welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Tiffany and I'm a 5th grade student teacher in Texas. It is Monday, April 19th at 9:40 p.m. and I'm about to go to bed because I took a Benadryl and I'm really tired, so I'm going to try to make this quick. I have about 2 full weeks left of student teaching. Or now less than 2 full weeks. I have this week, next week, and then 2 days, and then I'm done. I'm still ready to be done. Today was picture day, so we had pictures at about 12:20. We took the kids down, and they took their class photo, and I hopped in there, so I'm in their class photo now. So if my teacher buys it, then, she'll have me in that picture forever. And then they took individual photos, and then we gave a little bit of recess, and then went to lunch. 5th grade attitude and misbehavior is in full swing, so we're dealing with that right now, so that's fun. We have a literacy night tomorrow from 6 to 7, so I'm going to get dinner at the school and do some homework at the school at my college, and then go back to the elementary school and get all that done, that literacy night. And then my teacher has a meeting on Thursday, which I'm probably going to stay for. And then Wednesday, I'm taking graduation photos. I'm just taking it with my phone. But I got my gown all altered and finished. So I'm going to do that. And I plan to go home this weekend so I can give my announcements to my parents so they can start sending them out. I got my graduation tickets today, so I can give those to my parents as well. And there were some shirts on clearance in the bookstore, so I got a $5 t-shirt. They still don't have the alumni shirts in my size, so I still have to wait on that. I may have to settle for a size bigger or smaller. And that's about all I have to update on. I didn't do anything today. So, I would say hopefully tomorrow, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I feel after literacy night. Don't know what else to say. I'm currently watching my boyfriend play his video game. But yeah, I'm about to tell him that I'm going to bed because I'm tired. And I wanted to get to bed 9 o'clock, but I stayed up on my phone, so it's fine. I'm having a really bad allergy attack. I'm coughing, so hopefully I'm not coughing tomorrow because they send you straight home if you're coughing. Yeah, and I don't want to be sick for the last couple days of student teaching because, then I'll miss it. I technically have 7 days left on my COVID waiver, so I can miss a week. And have 5 days on top of that. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have 12 days that I can miss, but I have more than 12 days. So, yeah. Meeting my professor tomorrow about my observation finally. Almost a week and a half out. So, yeah, maybe I'll get my life together at some point this week. Maybe I won't. I'm planning on taking some things home. And that's about it. So I will catch up with you tomorrow. Hello, it is Wednesday, April 21st at 9:47 p.m. And I'm about to wipe this makeup off, but I wanted to record the fact that I actually put on makeup. I did do it after school because I did it for graduation pictures. So I'll insert a few after this clip that I took. But yeah, so I'm about to go wash this off so that I can breathe. Yeah, and then I'll catch you up with my day later. Also, I didn't vlog yesterday because I'm, again, wonderful at this, so I will catch up with you later. We're seeing the edited photos and the cropped photos and the finished photos. I have to go through tomorrow and edit them and crop them and send them off to Walgreens to get printed real. Yes. Oh, I am so tired I cannot even think. So yesterday was very uneventful. I feel like not a lot happened. Today we had a fire drill and my teacher was in the copy room and I was alone with the students. Luckily we did not have a full class of students. They were the 40 of them. we're split into 3 classes. And not everyone is here today. So I was really only in charge of like 12 students or so, if that. And they were all on their computers sitting quietly, and just as the fire alarm went off, I heard it down the hall first. As soon as I heard the fire alarm go off, the special ed aide came in because she comes in during our intervention time at about 8:30 and helps us out with the special ed kiddos. So yeah, she came in, which was great because I looked at her and I'm like, and she's like, are we supposed to leave? And I'm like, I guess. She's like, is this real? I'm like, probably. Like, it's not just like a fluke. Like, even if it is a fluke, you still leave. And so I'm like, okay, everyone get up and let's go. And I grabbed the clipboard that was hanging by the door that had like the green and the red slips that a lot of schools have. And I walked outside, and 4th grade is walking out, and they have to walk out all the way. They are at the end of the hall, but that door is now blocked off, so they have to walk all the way to the front. So they were already walking past our doors when we were walking out. And so I just kind of followed them, and she told me to use the other door because it's obviously a double door out. So they used the right door. We used left door, and we all went out the gate, and we took them out. So the way the school is set up, so it's like the school, and then it's parking lot, and then it's a strip of grass, and then it's more parking spaces. So there's really only 2 rows of parking spaces. So like I said, it's school, the kind of driveway with parking spaces, just a row, grass, a row of parking spaces. So yeah, we went out to that grass middle section in between the parking spaces, and the students had to face with their back to the school. And obviously I was facing toward the school because I had to watch for principal announcements, and I also had to watch for the students. I had to watch students. So I held up the green card because I'm like, I'm pretty sure everyone's here. Like, and my teacher was already out there waiting for us. And so I'm like, this is everyone, right? She's like, yeah. I'm like, okay. And yeah, we took them out, and the students would not stop turning around because they wanted to look and see what's going on. And the other 5th grade teacher was like, everyone turn around. We do not watch the school burn. I guess. So we kept them out there for like 15 minutes, and it was cold this morning. It was in the 40s. We had a random cold snap today. And of course, today's the day that the fire alarm goes off. But I think there was something legit behind that fire alarm because the fire department showed up, and the principal was leading firefighters through the school and into our hallway. So I think they're doing major construction on the school right now. So like I said, that door at the end of the hall is blocked off. It's because this school has like open breezeways. So they are working on enclosing those. So you walk into the school, and there's the main hallway, which is right now the 2nd and 3rd grade hallway. And then there's a open breezeway. So there's doors and then just an open area, like in a little covering that leads to the 1st grade hallway. And then the 1st grade hallway wraps around, and it's like a big square. It wraps around and connects to, that has another breezeway that connects to the kinder hallway, and the kinder hallway wraps around, has another breezeway that connects to the 4th and 5th grade hallway. 4th and 5th grade hallway has a very long breezeway that includes the library. The library's outside, connects to the main hallway. As you can see, that's an issue because if those doors were unlocked all the time, it'd be a safety issue, obviously. And so all those doors have key fobs, but then students don't have key card access, so they can't just get through on their own unless we give them. Each teacher does have a student badge though, so students can use it to go to the nurse or go to the library or go to one of the other classrooms or whatever. But each teacher only has one. So you either send a group of students or you send one, and then it's not there for a while. So yeah. So they're working on enclosing that. So they decided to start with the kinder to 4th and 5th grade breezeway. And they blocked off those doors and they destroyed the awning and the cement sidewalk and everything. And now it's just, if you walk out the door, it's a couple foot drop. And that's it. They haven't really done anything to it. They've been working on the roof lately. So they're like working on multiple projects at once. And like, the roof should not be getting done during school because they are like scraping off the roof and they're like banging on the roof. And so it's like knocking things that are on the roof into the school. So like there's all these dust particles and dirt particles yesterday, and like black stuff was falling from the ceiling into the bathroom, the teacher bathroom. And it was just very bad environment to be in. Students couldn't focus. Students were saying they had a headache. I was getting a headache from all the banging all day. They're just throwing things off the roof. They had to block off one of the routes to the playground because they're just throwing things off the roof and not caring really who's there. So we have a dumpster right outside our window, so we can see them and hear them throwing things off the roof, like different shingles and trash and rocks and whatever has accumulated because it's a flat roof. So yeah, it hasn't been fun. But anyway, so we're thinking that something with that construction set off the fire alarm, considering the firefighter walked into that hallway where a lot of the construction is being done right now. So yeah, that was fun this morning. That was really the only eventful thing that happened. The kids' behavior was terrible today, but we are reading a read aloud called Abduction, or I'm reading it. I've taken over reading it. I really enjoy reading it. And one of the classes is 2 chapters ahead of the other class. And so they are really into the book. They're like, it's almost like they're watching a movie the way they're reacting. It's like, what? No! Like, they're screaming at the characters in the book, like they would at a character in a movie. And they're like, and then I put the book away for the day and they're like, no! Like, they're so upset, and it's great. It's great just to see them so engaged and interested. When my teacher brought it up, I didn't think it would be an interesting book to them, but they really like it. So, and I will probably be able to finish it with them, which is great because there's 23 chapters. We're on chapter 18 or 19, and I have about a little less than 2 weeks left. So yeah, if I didn't finish it, I was gonna buy it myself and finish it, just because now I'm invested and I want to know how it ends. Yeah, but it's by Peg Carrot. So I did my makeup today, as you saw. I did my friend's makeup as well, and it was also a trial run for graduation because she asked me to do her graduation makeup. So her face is a lot smaller than mine. It's very small and very like thin and narrow. And then her eyes are really small. I noticed. I never noticed this stuff before, but like her eyes are really small. And so like it didn't take a lot of product at all on her face or like on her eyes or anything. So yeah. But her makeup did take me a while just because it was, I was learning how to do her makeup. What took me the longest was her foundation, because I have pretty decent foundation. I have Tarte, which is a pretty luxury brand. I think that foundation, I don't even know how much it costs, but it's like, upwards up there. It's like maybe $30-40, I would say. I don't know. I don't really know how much the foundation is. And then I also mix it with some L'Oreal, which is a little bit cheaper, but still not super cheap. It's like drugstore-ish. And then she had Wet n Wild, which Wet n Wild is real cheap. It's like $5. But she had a really good blending sponge, And if you don't know anything about makeup, none of this will make sense to you, but she had a really good blending sponge. So it's like, but like I just had to figure out how to get it nice and blended into her face. I will beat the ever-living heck out of my face with my sponge. And I didn't want to like scare her or like hurt her or anything, so I just kind of lightly did it. So I don't know. It's weird because I was trying to just be as gentle as possible with her, and yeah, I'm rambling now. Tomorrow I'm going home Friday, so I have to pack and do everything tomorrow. So I have to do dishes, and I have to do laundry, and I have to pack, and I have to get something clean. I need to get this area on the floor in front of me clean because I put in a service request for my light because obviously I'm using my lamp, not my light, and that needs to get fixed because I don't want them blaming me for it when I move out soon. So yeah. I'm gonna start taking stuff home. I'm gonna take my holiday bin home for sure. Put all my holiday stuff in there. Take that home. I don't know what else I'm taking home. Probably some stuff from last semester, like my notebooks and stuff. Yeah, I really don't know what else I'm taking home. Probably some books that I'm obviously not gonna get to because I still haven't finished this book. So, take those home. Or books that I've already made it to because I'm not doing my spring book reads until the end of May. So, oh goodness. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just rambling at this point. I need to go to bed. It's late. It's almost 11 o'clock. And that's way later than I wanted to get to bed. So I will catch up with you tomorrow. Also yesterday, one more thing. I had a meeting finally with my supervisor about my third observation, like a week and a half afterwards. And I need to email him and be like, hey, did you figure out if we can set up a good time for you to come do my last observation? Because I have to change the time again. So, we'll see. Yeah, but I'm frustrated and I have so much work to do. Next week, I will be holding myself up in the student center to get work done because I have proven all year I cannot get work done in my room. And I knew this and I trusted myself and I should not have. So I need to get all my work done, so that will be next week. All my shifts at work are like closing shifts, they're like 3 to 8, and I'm like, no. So that's gonna be terrible, but it's fine. Anyway, I will now catch up with you tomorrow. It is now almost a week later, or actually it is a week later. It's Thursday, April 29th, and I'm just now finishing out this vlog. But I really wanted to finish out this vlog because Friday was absolutely crazy. And you know it's crazy because it's almost a week later and I still remember it. So Friday was the day my teacher got her half day for the attendance reward. So she left at about 11 o'clock. The kids go to specials at 10:45, so I picked them up and I was with them for the rest of the day. They didn't have enough subs, so they had the counselor come sub for me, and I love her, she's great, but like she's got a job to do. She has a job. Like she got better things to do, but whatever. It was pouring on Friday, and it was the roof started leaking. One ceiling tile started leaking, and yeah, I had to tell kids a lot of times to stop drinking the roof water. They were just putting their head like underneath the drip to catch it, like they're catching rainwater, and I'm like, go sit down, that's roof water. I had to tell one kid 5 times, and I finally screamed at him. I'm like, go sit down! Because he got up like 5 times within 5 minutes. Just listen, go sit down, stop drinking the roof water. That's how you get sick, what? Kids did really poorly on their tests, and I think it's just because there were so many distractions. And the whole school was leaking because it was getting worse, so we called maintenance. And because they had stopped by before, like, oh, there's just a spot, but it's not leaking. And so they left, and then we called them, and they came back, and they're like, okay, well, we'll deal with it when it dries out. And I'm like, hey, well, hopefully nothing happens over the weekend. And I guess they were dealing with a a leak in the kindergarten hall, and then a girl came back and told me that there was a leak in the girls' bathroom, so we had to call that in too. Fun times. Yeah, that's all I can really remember. So, but it was just an insane day, and that was my day. So I'm going to go ahead and end this vlog here. I hope you enjoyed. Go ahead and leave a like and a comment. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you're notified every single time I update. See you in the next video.